Today on the Struggling Guitarist, I'm going to struggle through Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. I'll see you there. Ooh. So what we're going to do is we're going to tackle another 80s classic. This time we're doing one of Tom Petty's most iconic tunes. So we're going to be doing Free Fallin', and Free Fallin' is brilliant. Believe it or not, 95% of this song is made up of 3 chords. Yes, 3 chords. Can you believe it? Honestly, 3 chords. Apparently, it was originally made up of 4 chords, but to paraphrase a Tom Petty interview, when he came up with the riff, his buddy Jeff Lynne said, geez, that's just 1 chord too many. And so Tom cut out a chord just to amuse him. Of course, it was awesome and it stuck, but that is just a great story. Anyway, we should get started. Okay, let's dive straight into the main chords of this song. First, we're going to tackle the big thing. This is the capo, right? It's over here on the 1st fret. Now you can do this with the regular open E, but the capo will make it sound much closer to the original recording. I assume everyone has used a capo, but just in case, what this does is this basically simulates the nut here and moves it up 1 string. And it increases the pitch. So in this example, because this is now in this spot, the 2nd fret is now going to be referred to as the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, etc. So as I've already said, this song is made up of mostly 3 chords. The first chord is an E chord, just a basic E chord that we all know. 1st finger on the 1st fret, 3rd string, and the 2 middle fingers here on the 2nd fret of the 4th and 5th string, right? So then our 2nd note is going to be an E sus chord. And the E sus chord is just like your E chord, but you're going to shift these 2 middle fingers down 1 string. And normally you could just take off your index finger, but I'm going to leave it on in this case because I'm going to go right back to that E. So this is an E sus chord. And then the final chord is a B sus chord. So the way you get a B sus chord is you put your index finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, remember, 2nd fret now that we have the capo, and your ring and your pinky on the 3rd and 4th strings of this 4th fret. Those are the 3 chords. We have an E, we have an E sus, and we have the B sus. So the basic structure of this song is you do an E to an E sus, an E sus again, an E, and a B sus. So. That's not the way the intro starts. And those 5 notes are the entirety of the intro of this song. Now we're going to shift slightly to the chorus. And really the only difference between the intro and the chorus is that the chorus has a strumming pattern associated with it. Now, truthfully, the strumming isn't super important here. You can kind of do it however you want. And as long as you hit these main chords when you need to hit them, it doesn't really matter what you do. However, we're going to work on something that'll just work all the way through it, and you can adjust as necessary. I especially adjust when it comes to the loud sections. First, I'm inconsistent, but second, when it comes to the loud sections of the same strum, I tend to go a little bit crazier. But here's what we're going to do. So the rhythm we're going to do is a down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So we're just going to transfer that to these same chords. Down, up, down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, 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 up. See, I missed it there. One more time. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. See, right there, you could almost be done. You could play that 100% of the way through the song and be done. Can you believe it? Just like that. However, we're going to add in just a couple little extra tweaks just to make it a little more fun and not as quite as monotonous. Cool, let's move on. So on to the bridge. Now the bridge has a separate part here played by a separate guitarist that I think we should incorporate to our 3 chords. Spice it up a little bit. What we're going to do here is I'm going to teach it to you and then I'm going to show you how we fit it in. So what you're going to do here is you're going to go to the big E, 4th fret, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I'm going to play it with my ring finger, but who knows when I play it, you'll see me. Once again, I'm inconsistent. But for now, we're going to play that note and we're going to play it 3 times. Now we're going to scoot down quickly to the 2nd fret, same string, open, the 2nd fret, and the open. Now we're going to syncopate that. So it's going to be. How we fit this in, we're going to start with the basic strums like we do in the introduction. But instead of going to this B sus chord, what we're going to do is we're going to fit that section in. We're going to do. Now that open acts as the same open strum here for the chords to repeat themselves. That's on 1. So this is. That's where the measure ends. And then when we hit open, that's the same as this. Do you see what I'm getting at? It might be a little confusing here. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. Now, actually, let me play it because I think you'll hear it. It's pretty obvious. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly. So the way this would sound, and we'll play it slowly, is. Do you hear that? And you play that twice through. Let's speed it up a little bit. Now, in the song, they play that twice, and then they go right back into the regular strumming. Now, a couple different things that you could do to make that even better. A, if you wanted to, instead of doing that open there, if you feel comfortable, if you're fast enough, you could go straight back into that full open chord, and you know what? It would probably sound better. I bet you that's what it's going on. It's just. Oh, see? That's probably the way it's meant to be played, but I'm just doing that open. It makes things a lot easier. On to the next section. On to the interlude. Now, the interlude is the last part of the song we need to learn. And it's nice and simple like the rest of it. First things first, we're going to be doing palm muted power chords here. Nothing special, just make sure to rest your palm on the end of the strings here, and you really want to rather than letting them ring out. So first off, we're going to do an E5 power chord. We're going to be playing the open E, and the 2nd fret of the 5th string here. Now we're going to play that 3 times through. Next, we're going to go on to the A5 power chord. Now the A5 would normally be on the 3 and the 5, but because of the capo that scoots everything up 1, we're going to go to the 6 and the 8. And we're going to play that 5 times. We're going to scoot back down to that E5 power chord, play it twice. Then go up to the B5 power chord, which is now on the 8 and the 10. And we're going to play that 5 times through. Let's do it a little bit faster. That's the interlude. Congratulations, you're done. We've learned Tom Petty's Free Fallin. So let's go ahead and play Free Fallin. So, however, instead of playing the whole thing, repetition after repetition after repetition, let's do a shortened version. I'm thinking something like this. What I'm thinking is we'll do that intro section twice. You know, that's the single strums. Then we'll go into the chorus and we'll do that 4 times. You know, it may seem like a lot when we do it here, but since this song is 99% that same strum pattern, just at different volumes and different everything, this will just give us a little bit of a taste for that. Then we'll do the bridge. We'll do that twice through. Then we'll do the interlude, which is the muted strumming section, twice through. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do the chorus. And we'll do that 4 times through. And just, we'll end on an E. I don't know, I always like this kind of slow. We'll do something along those lines. Roll with me here. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Are you ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So thanks for helping me struggle through Free Fallin by Tom Petty today. It's such an amazing song, and in some ways, it feels like cheating. I tend to always think of doing some complicated riff, like something Eddie Van Halen, Joe Satriani, when I think guitar. This just reminds us that basically a campfire strum behind a band, behind a good singer, behind a message, it can really make a great song. Per usual, I'm grateful you joined me today. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And I'll see you next time on The Struggling Guitarist.